Good morning and happy Monday. Hopefully you had a good weekend. We had some pretty decent weather. It was a little windy yesterday, but it was also on the warm side, and we ended up being on the dry side for most of the day as well. Speaking of precip chances this week, not looking too good. We've got each day here in the next 5 days through the work week, mainly looking on the dry side. There's a slight chance we might see a little flake or two on Thursday, but overall we are looking really quiet here and on the warm side too. Our temperatures this morning starting off really kind of typical for this time of year, with some temperatures in the 20s to some 30s here to kick off your Monday morning. You can see that we've got a temperature below freezing in Fargo. We're at 30 degrees there, and in Grand Forks we're at 31. So just a little bit below freezing. If you're in one of those areas that still has some snow on the ground, maybe you've been doing a little bit of melting here the last couple of days, some of that might be frozen back up here this morning on sidewalks, that sort of thing. So watch out for an icy patch or two, but overall things are looking pretty quiet and pretty nice for us here today. Starting off with wind that's on the light side as well. One spot has a gust of 16 miles per hour. That's Roseau. That wind is out of the west. Most of us experiencing westerly winds if we do have some wind right now. And we're watching out to the west. You can see lots of gray on the map. Clouds will be starting to stream in into the valley from west to east as the morning goes on and into the afternoon. So you're more likely to see that over by places like Devil's Lake here to start off this morning, and then gradually moving eastward from there. So let's take a look at our planner. Expect to have relatively quiet weather this morning through noon. We'll be experiencing light wind, temperatures on the rise back into some 40s, still enjoying some sunshine, especially in the east at that point. But then, you know, it gets a little more overcast here heading into the afternoon and evening hours. We'll see temperatures into the 40s and 50s coming up for the 4 o'clock hour. We'll be at that range, and that's when the wind starts to get going. You can see it increasing out of the southeast, and it really ramps up heading into drive time tonight, especially afterward and into the later hours here. We're talking about gusts into the 30s, even some 40s possible, and this will be a southerly wind, and so it's warm air rushing in here to the valley, and that will mean temperatures overnight, look at these numbers, staying mainly in the 40s for most of the valley. So a reminder, our average high for today's date in Fargo is 39, and we're going to be starting the day tomorrow above that for your low or minimum temperature. So we'll build off of that and end up having a pretty warm day on Tuesday as well. Here's a look at our winds. Again, these are gusts, so we will have some wind leading up to the 1 o'clock hour. It just won't be seeing too many gusts, but those will pick up. They'll really get going into the afternoon and especially into the nighttime hours. So be ready for some windier weather. Heading into the rest of the week, tomorrow could be approaching 60 degrees again for Tuesday, and we're looking at some upper 40s and 50s through the next 7 days. Next chance for rain will be on Sunday. I can't rule out again a flurry on Thursday, but overall we are looking more Sunday night and into Monday being that next chance for some precipitation, and that's kicking off a busy week next week, a busy travel week. So we'll continue to monitor that for you and keep you up to date as we're heading toward the Thanksgiving holiday, which is turning a little colder here, at least right now it looks like in our extended planner. You could always get the latest on the Valley News Live weather app.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.